Hello angels, welcome back to another rainy day DIY. So in this video we are going to be making another bead embroidery bag. These cute little bags I got from Amazon. They're like what, $6? So I got this one in blue, super cute. This video is inspired by my weekend, my little 2 days in Houston, Texas, because I did go there to see Beyonce perform. So I was drinking a lot of alcohol, mind you. So I was like, oh, why not make like a cute little drink bag with some of my favorite alcohol, and then do like a summer in the sun, something cute, if you guys know what I'm trying to say. So it's gonna be inspired by all of these cocktails, all of these drinks that I had while I was in Texas. So hopefully it will turn out great. So after I came back from Texas, I got some images. I traced them. Obviously I can't draw, so I had to trace these images onto this embroidery paper, and then I just pin it on there to secure it, to make sure that it doesn't move around. For the words, I think I'm gonna put dirty cocktail. I haven't figured out that part yet, so like I'm still kind of iffy about it. Now I got this rhinestone. I don't know if I'm gonna use it because I've already used it when I made a alcohol drink for a bag. It was a shrimp cocktail drink. That bag turned out so cute. I should have brought it with me, but tomatoes. So I pinned down everything that I wanted. For this video you're gonna need embroidery hoop. I did end up using embroidery hoop because it was so hard. I don't know what happened. This bag just had way too much fabric on there, so it was hard for when I was sewing everything down. You're gonna need like the tiniest embroidery hoop that you have. You're gonna need a ton of beads depending on what type of cocktail that you guys want to make. I don't even remember the 3 that I draw on there because I want to make sure to fill up the bag as much as possible. And I'm gonna draw some fruits on there. So probably like a lime, some olive with the stick in there, and then a pineapple. That's what I'm thinking. The ideas are still coming to me as I'm making this bag. So I'm doing the outlines with the beads. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys what I'm using. I'm going to be using a ton of mixed beads, embroidery sheet, embroidery hoop, the bag, safety pins so that you can secure it so that the image doesn't move around while you're sewing down on it, and needle and thread. And that's basically it. Everything that I'm going to be using, I'll leave a link for it down in the description box down below if you guys ever want to make anything that I'm making. You guys can see I'm just eating every single day. Some days I work on this, some days I did not, so it's iffy. But let's get straight into this video. All right, let's get straight into it. We're gonna be working on the eyes, but before that I am hungry, so definitely need to get something quick to eat. After I ate, I just kept on working on this throughout the day, throughout the night, and it is raining. It was raining terribly. There was a lightning that was flashing like in my room. It looked like if I was having like flashes of lights all over the walls. It was so crazy. I was trying to get footage of it, but wasn't really able to pick up that great. But yeah, just a normal rainy day. It's been raining almost every single day. So, oh my, I switched up my face. Very peaceful, very rainy. So this was the perfect weather. I always say that whenever it rains, it is the perfect weather. It's the perfect time. If you have any craft, anything you want to DIY, this is like the perfect weather. For me personally, I love it when it rains. It just makes me relax. I want to do something very relaxing. But let's fast forward. Pretty sure this is not quite interesting. Alrighty, so I'm going to try to give you guys a close-up. Obviously, this video is sped up like times 6 or times 7. Very sped up. Basically, I'm working on the eyes. I don't know, maybe because of the beads that I'm buying from Amazon, they're very cheap beads. Maybe just the way how we set up. But after I washed off the transfer paper, the beads just look like if the colors just ran out of them. So you're not able to see the eyes. Like, obviously, when I'm beading it, you see the eyes, you're going to be able to see the different color, the lacquer that I'm going to be using. But after I wash this off, it's like every color from every one of them that I did, the color just drained off out of the beads. That only happened once, and I've switched up the beads, but I don't know. Maybe I need to start getting those a little bit more pricier beads. Probably need to go to like Michael's to get beads. But in the meantime, I'm just going to be using up the beads that I have. So with this, all I'm doing is just sewing down all of the beads. So I tie the thread and then oh, my throat. After I finish tying the thread, I just place on there the beads and then just sew it down. It's just that simple. If you know how to sew, this is going to be very easy for you. This is how the back of it looks. I gotta respect my needlework. Sometimes it just turns out so perfect. This is how it turned out. It looks so good. It looks gorgeous. Definitely wish I went with a little bit more browner beads, but it looks fine. It looks good. Now it's time for the pina colada. And I'm eating again because this, even though it looks simple, it took me a few hours to get it done. Definitely working on these very slowly. Tomatoes. This meal was absolutely delicious. And you guys saw, like, in the footage before that I accidentally knocked over the beads. So I had to be going through them, trying to figure out what color goes with what. And I did mess up like 1 or 2 beads, but it wasn't that obvious so that you guys can see it. I did not have enough time to reorganize the beads. And this is the second time that I'm doing this. It happened to the red beads, now it happened to the yellow beads. And I've yet to reorganize it because the beads comes in different size, different shapes. It's just going to take like a really long time. And honestly, I don't have time for that. I can just search through to find whatever bead that I need. And since this is a new day, obviously I need to eat. I ordered some Five Guys. I've really been doing good with ordering food. I don't think I've ordered like 5 times this year. Or probably less than that, so really good. But I've been craving a burger. So I got this bacon burger from Five Guys, and then I got the Oreo milkshake, and then I got some fries, just a little tiny fry. Everything was just amazing. This just gave me the strength that I needed to finish this. I finished this one in a night. I'm gonna show you guys a little mukbang. Just trying out everything to make sure everything tastes good. And it did. The burger was amazing. The milkshake was just fantastic. I finished the rest the next day, but everything was just good. Look at it. I haven't had a burger almost all year. We're almost in August. But basically, we're in August already because it's the 31st. All year I haven't had a burger. And the fries were cold. I didn't feel like reheating it. But the fries were good. The fries, the burger. Yummy. I can still think about it. My skin looks so oily. I don't know what's going on with that. But I'm looking at it, trying to figure out like what colors I wanted to use, what shape beads I wanted, how I wanted everything to turn out. I was still trying to come up with ideas in my head before I finish this up. And like I said, the food gave me the strength that I needed, that I finished this that same night, that exact same night. Look at it. It just looks absolutely gorgeous. This is my favorite one. This one actually turned out good, which was perfect. Now, I wasn't sure if I wanted to embroidery that one, the olive martini, but I was trying to find more images online and nothing was catching my eye. So I was like, you know what, it's just gonna have to do. So I just brought out all of my beads that I have, some of the beads that I was already using when I was working on this, and some new beads. And this is the next day. I finished this all in like one day. Obviously it's very tiny, so it wasn't really gonna take me that long. And since it's a new day, I reheat some food, so that's what I'm eating, and voila, I finish it up. And now we can just wash off the embroidery paper. I wanted to add like words on there, but I don't know what I wanted to add on there. I didn't know what was gonna sound good, so I just let it be how it was, unfortunately. Maybe I can come up with an idea after I post this video. Maybe I'll come up with something. Maybe you guys can leave some comments down below if you guys have anything that I can just add on there. Maybe some colors, who knows. So as I was trying to wash off the stencils, the red marker that I used to draw on the image onto the stencils, I don't know why, but even though I was washing it off using different settings, it was not, the red marker could not come off. I know the paper is already disappeared because of the water, but I could not get the red marker off. I left it in some water. Hopefully by morning it will just come off. Let's hope and pray. This has only happened one time, so who knows. Alrighty, so now it's in the morning. This is how the bag turned out. The sun is not fully out yet. It is not shining, but trust me, as soon as the light hit this bag, the long beads that I use are going to be hitting the sun, and they're going to be shining, and they're going to look so, so beautiful. The only thing about this bag is that, unfortunately, the marker that I used got stuck, and even though I let this sit in some water for like a few hours, it's still, the marker did not come off. So now you just see those red marks all around the beads. The bag just looks so plain, so simple. It needed some letters, it needed something else to fill it up. So I need to figure out what else I can add on there. So there's definitely going to be a part 2 to this. The pina colada is the only one that turned out so good. I think because it had the fruits, it was very colorful. That's why that's the only one that I personally like. And the embroidery hoop is still left marks on the bag, so unfortunately that's another thing that I have to get rid of. I need to find my iron. I have yet to be able to find my iron so I can iron off this. But other than that, it turned out cute. I like the way how it looks, even though it looks very simple. But like I said, there has to be a part 2 to this. I think the best way to fix this is to add some fruits. I don't have the little tiny beads, so I could add like little words on there. It's not going to look good. So the only solution is to add some fruits on there, and then I think it would look good, and then add some words. Okay, bye guys. Alrighty, one more thing I need to add. Looking at this bag, the silver beads and the gold beads, they've completely lost their color. So I guess either when I was washing it off or when I let it sit in some water, the silver and the gold just started to disappear. So now it looks very patchy. It looks like it's fading. With these beads and some other beads, certain beads, the color disappear once you add it in some water. That is the main thing that I've noticed with this bead. That's what I'm saying, that it's definitely the quality of beads that I'm buying. So I need to look into investing in some other beads if I decide to pick this up as another hobby of mine permanently. But that is one thing I've definitely noticed. It just makes it look so tacky. Ugh. Make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you guys in my next YouTube video. Bye-bye.